Hello, everybody. What's this? A third, well, a would-be third episode of the Casual Report this week. I'm your host JT. Joining me today, as always, and eventfully, Jam and Bish. How are we today, gentlemen?
Buzzing.
There they are.
Can't wait.
Yeah. This is a reaction to the state of play, which will be airing in about 4 minutes' time for The Last of Us Part 2. Now, gentlemen, are we excited about this game?
Yes.
Yeah, very, very excited. Yeah, it's going to be good.
We are very excited. Jam, do you like the first game?
It's alright.
It's not really good.
It's a great game.
Let's think about this
I
earlier.
love it.
I've not played the first game since about 2014. Bish.
Yes. Mine 2016.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Because
been a
I
long
did
time.
play the remaster. I got it on my PlayStation.
It's great. It's just so good.
It was too close to the original release for me to.
Pick up again.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bish, did you weren't a big fan of The Last of Us, were you? Were you not?
No, I love The Last of Us. I thought it was one of the best games that came out at the time. Very, very good game, and I thoroughly enjoyed playing it.
I have a question now. Joel, my boy Joel. Spoilers for the first game. I'm just gonna. If you're here, you played the first one.
I mean, yeah. I was gonna say, if you're here right now watching this, then you probably more than likely have played the first game because you're not gonna want spoilers for the first game, are you? If you're
Exactly.
here.
Do you play the villain in this game? That's what I like to ask people. In the first.
You mean the second one?
No, in the first game. Sorry.
You could see it as like a rebellious kind of thing, yeah. But then again, if you're being Ellie and what these guys want with Ellie is, imagine you're in that situation. I want one of them chopping me apart.
So it's almost like an end game thing where like the heroes are kind of made out to be the bad guys because they're fighting Thanos in a way. But Thanos has got this kind of idea that's very future-proof, but in actual fact, it's kind of obviously still kind of
it's genocide.
bad. Yeah, essentially.
Vader.
But he's kind of betrayed to be this character it's got a really big meaning towards what he's trying to do, but he's doing it for a good reason, but he's not actually. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been. I just felt that Joel was being a bit selfish, but then, it's a life of one for the life of the human race argument.
Mm-hmm.
That was so good. When it first ended, and I was like, not sure about that, mate.
I do see what you mean. Yeah.
When I sat on it and I thought about it, I was like, oh, it's pretty good, mate. Pretty good.
It is good.
Yeah.
Did you play the DLC?
I did not.
It's good.
Should have done.
I heard it wasn't very good.
Oh, it's
Where did you hear that?
So I never actually ended up playing it.
How dare you, Bishop?
How
If
dare
Naughty
you?
Dog touches it, it's good.
30 seconds. What do you want to see from the second one?
I don't know.
You don't care.
Just more of the same. More of the same, if I'm honest. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. I think
We're going to see a PS5 logo at the end of this state of play. I'll give it to Tally.
Oof. That cheeky bet.
You reckon?
Should we bet?
You reckon that's going to happen?
Oh, I bet. I can smell the bet here now.
I think that's not going to happen.
If the rumours for June 3rd and they have the PlayStation thing, but I see Last of Us there again.
Right, we'll go it.
No? Has you started yet?
Yeah. It says may not
Mine.
be appropriate for some users. We've got a stream to do here, but 1 minute.
Oh,
2
yeah.
minutes we've got.
Let's see how far behind I am to
Bishop.
Fong. So far behind.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. That'll do. Are you? I think I speak for us all when I say that we don't need to watch this, and we're all day one anyways. We don't need to do this. Is that right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Jam?
The only thing I said was I would be on the fence about is if we do see it announced for PS5.
So you're saying I'm not sure because that might detract from PS4 sales, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So you stick your neck out. At the end of this, like PS4 and see you Wednesday for the. Might have to do that as well.
Ooh, that's bright.
Gearing up to going back soon. I don't think I'm not allowed to come back tomorrow. Maybe if I come back tomorrow, I'll see them.
Could you imagine? There would be an uproar in the office.
And he just take that off full screen.
This is a big moment.
Anyone who's coming to watch this with us, we'll try our best not to talk over it, but we will show real good offers.
I suppose this is kind of what this is meant for. It's meant to be talked over, I suppose, isn't it?
I see things like this and people get annoyed when people talk over it, but then it's the argument of why you come.
But it's like, yeah, why are you watching this when you could just go watch it live? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, 10 seconds, I'll just do it.
Let's do this. I'm gonna switch on over.
Please. 5.
Good luck, guys. Good luck. Let's do it. There it is.
That's PS5, you gimp.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
This was at the start of all of them.
Damn it.
Sexual content. Let's do it.
I know you wish things were different.
Here it is.
Still looks great today.
This game looks beautiful, doesn't
That's
it?
the first one, Bishop.
I wish things were different.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ellie!
This one isn't.
Alright, well then it really fucking holds up then. In which case.
Please stop!
Stop, you gimp. No spoilers in the chat, please. Thank you. Sorry.
I think I'm a tad slower than you guys, but it's fine.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
The thing that I love
smart.
about this.
We've
Is
been leaving
everything.
Jackson vulnerable.
This is the trailer. we've
Just-
seen, though, haven't we?
So they just get to get away with
Yep.
this?
I haven't seen this.
How'd you find us?
As I said, like I'm quite far behind, so
You can't stop this.
the thing that amazes me more than anything else about this
I
game
want
is
what you want.
just how well they convey the emotion of the
Not even
characters.
close.
Like it's so well acted, so well done. Yeah. So
Some
you can
expensive
feel-
mocap.
You
It's
can
never
actually
help you make
feel the fucking emotion in the characters. Like it just works so well. And I think that's one thing that Naughty Dog does incredibly well.
I have to finish it.
There's a cost.
We could have killed you. Maybe you should have.
You've got your state of play really loudly, by the way. We won't be able to be heard at all.
I'm Neil Druckmann, Vice President of Naughty Dog and the Director of The Last of Us Part 2.
There you go. Should be alright.
We're just a few weeks away from
Yeah,
launch on
definitely
June
seems better.
19th, when the game will finally be in your hands.
Oh,
The
big
wait has
day.
been long, and we're
I'll be going back
extremely
to work
grateful
then.
for your
Be
patience,
fuming.
especially now in the midst of these
running properly.
unprecedented and challenging
All taken
times.
Xenoblade.
We hope you're all taking care of yourselves.
I really
and
might
that
get it. I
you,
really
Your
might.
friends and your loved ones are
Might.
doing well.
Right.
Because of these extraordinary circumstances, we can't be together in this final stretch and share the experience like we usually would. So today we're trying something different. Something we've never done before.
I'm gonna release Cordyceps into the world. See what happens.
Over the next 20 minutes or so, we're going to give you an in-depth look into what awaits you in The Last of Us Part 2, including new details about the gameplay experience and story. And to cap it all off, we'll be showing a never-before-seen, lengthy gameplay sequence. You'll definitely want to stick around for that.
Cool.
Lay it on me, Neil, mate. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
This
mate.
game is fucking stunning.
I don't know what happened. I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away. They were actually going to make a cure.
Last of Us Part 2 picks up Ellie and Joel's story several years after the events of the first game. Ellie and Joel have settled in Jackson, Wyoming, amongst a thriving community of survivors. With the threats of the world kept outside the town's walls, Jackson has been able to find relative peace and even stability. Ellie is now 19, lives on her own, and has been able to forge lasting relationships within the community.
Scale of 1 to 10. How would you rate our kiss from last night?
10.
However, this peace is short-lived. Jackson and Ellie suffer a violent and traumatizing event. Ellie sets off back into the treacherous outside world in search of retribution and justice.
The grass is beautiful.
Her journey will take her to new parts of the country previously
Oh, I can't
unexplored in
wait.
The Last of Us. The story spans
It's just
multiple
so good.
seasons and climates, from the
I
snow-capped
forgot
mountains of Jackson
what made
to
The
the
Last
lush
of Us
Pacific Northwest.
Uncharted
Part
5
1
next.
so
Thanks.
good.
Each introduces a wide range of exterior and interior environments for you to navigate and explore, rendered in meticulous detail and unprecedented scale with the latest iteration of the Naughty Dog engine. Our goal was to make these environments not only beautiful, but feel as grounded and authentic to the cities they're based on as possible. Much of the story unfolds in what remains of Seattle, a massive former quarantine zone. Its locales are incredibly diverse, spanning a dense city center with a skyline of towering high-rises to the beautiful suburbs and stormy waterfronts that surround it. The city exhibits drastic shifts in architecture,
sick.
elevation, and weather. And with Part 2, we've introduced new traversal mechanics that afford greater exploration and ways to navigate
Climb on
threats.
trucks, lads. Get
Ellie
in
is
here.
not only able to climb and jump
got
over gaps,
trucks.
but she can use ropes to scale vertical terrain or swing over
I mean, I know you were
obstacles,
joking,
allowing you
but
to
this
discover
could
new
actually be
areas,
Game of Year.
resources,
Oh, yeah.
and side narratives.
It will be.
That was sincere. Just the truck.
I actually
Open
have no
environments
doubt.
also
Actually,
create
this,
new strategic
I mean, it
considerations in combat,
looks stunning.
whether it's to get the jump
Better
on
than
enemies or bypass them entirely.
And Final Fantasy 7.
I found that stuff really. Go for Game of the- and Cyberpunk.
The Last of Us Part 2 features
true,
some
yeah.
of the largest environments we've ever created.
Big
Horseback
games this
riding
year.
will allow Ellie to quickly cover some of these expansive terrains.
Horseback riding.
Some streets are so
Oh,
flooded
yeah,
there
that
we
boats
go.
are
Ride
hard
that
to
horse.
navigate.
Boats.
That's cool.
However, the world of The Last of Us is as lush and inviting as it is deadly. As Ellie uncovers the path to finding those who have wronged her, she must face the many threats of this unknown city. In the wake of the pandemic and the fall of the quarantine zone, Seattle has become a war zone, where two warring factions find themselves in an ongoing conflict for territory and resources. One of these groups is the Washington Liberation Front, otherwise known as the WLF. The WLF are a militia group that began as resistance to the military occupation of Seattle, and eventually wrestled control of the city from
Where
them.
did they get that banner
They
printed?
are highly trained, organized, and well-equipped with weapons they
What
stole
banner?
from the army. They occupy
They had a
much of
banner
the
on the
city,
side of a van.
imprisoning or killing trespassers on sight.
Hey, we got another trespasser. A girl. Did you see her?
On the other side of this bloody conflict is a group of religious zealots called the Seraphites, or Scars, defined by the self-inflicted
warfare, I'm
deep
all over
cuts that they bear across their faces.
Let's do it.
Like the WLF, they're deeply tribalistic and territorial. They're known for being stealthy,
I don't know whether I
using
wanna watch any
overgrowth
more
as
of this.
cover, and they use more silent weapons like
You
bows
are
and
Course
arrows.
you do.
I will be
Clip her
good
wings.
for just-
Just don't want to spoil this game.
Nah, they won't.
Not like swearing. Our trailer was ridiculous.
But beyond this conflict among
Trailer's
survivors,
so
What?
good.
the threat
Last
that
game?
originally brought the world to its
Last
knees
trailer, what do you mean?
Final
is
Fantasy
very
VII
much
Remake
present.
Final trailer.
Every human is in
Oh,
danger
right, I
of
haven't seen
falling
it.
Half an
victim
hour's on.
to the infected.
I'll have to watch it.
Same as Fallen Order. With
They are the recently infected.
That's
runners
disgusting. I
who are
hate
the
looking at
most
stuff like
aggressive in
that.
this game.
But you got to admit though, it was fucking really well done.
I've got
They're
one that
blind
I've
by
got
extremely
that
deadly clickers, and
bumpiness.
the
I hate
stalkers
it.
who sneak and hide
I
until
don't
they're
like
ready to
bumpy
attack,
things.
surprising their victims with extreme agility
Trypophobia.
and brutal violence.
I just
Last
want
of
to
Us
destroy
Part 2
it.
introduces
I'd be
new
so great
stages
in The
of
Last of
infected,
Us.
such as the Shamblers. Large,
I'd love to see
heavily
Let's Play
armored
if you
enemies
play
that
this
are
game.
covered in pustule. Upon
That's
getting close to you,
disgusting.
they
Look at it
expel a
all.
corrosive spore
Oh.
cloud that burns its victims. But our most
This is
terrifying
epic.
and lethal new forms of infected will have to wait until you play the game for yourselves. Overcoming these threats will require careful
25 minutes.
consideration of how you approach
Red
every combat
Red Dead
encounter
Silent
and how you
Silent
leverage
Evil
Ellie's
people are
unique
putting
skills,
inside the chat.
equipment, and the environment to your advantage.
Yeah.
The WLF patrol the streets of Seattle with guard dogs, which are capable of detecting and following you, even while in cover. They can pick up your scent and alert their handlers to your
That's quite
presence.
clever.
It's clever, but it's gonna wind me up.
Listen mode will reveal your scent
What's
trail,
gonna wind you up?
so keep moving and cause distractions to avoid
Oh, I
detection.
know, yeah. Yeah, I'm a little
25
far
years
off.
after the
I love
pandemic
it,
began, the world is completely overgrown. Use tall grass to hide from enemies and go prone to stay out of sight. However, this form of analog stealth means you're never fully hidden. If enemies get close enough, they can discover you, even in grass.
Cheers, Neil.
When Ellie is
That was
overwhelmed,
cool.
running away is a viable option. You can also break glass or crawl through tight spaces to find new paths or areas to evade or take on your enemies. In any given combat situation, you can flee an encounter and re-establish stealth to regain the advantage. If you absolutely have to fight your way out, there are a variety of tools at your disposal. Ellie's more agile than most of her enemies. She can sprint and quickly dodge incoming attacks. Learning how opponents attack with different weapons and mastering the timing of her
So
dodges
for-
will prevent
for a
you
second
from
there, I
taking
thought it was
damage
his
and
intestines
create
coming
opportunities
out.
to counterattack.
Rope.
You can use throwable items
Oh,
or
right,
place
yeah.
shots to stun enemies before dealing a killing blow. Or
Oh, that's cool.
using them as a shield to
Like that-
protect
I like that
yourself
stun
or buy
mechanic.
some time to figure out your next move.
That's cool. Like that.
Ellie isn't always alone on her journey. Allies will take part in helping you navigate the environments, spot enemies, and meaningfully help you in combat encounters.
Yeah, so we haven't got dumb AIs anymore. That's cool.
Yeah, you say that though, but are they just making that look that way?
I don't know. I hope not. I hope they're intelligent.
I
I
hope
mean,
so
they're
too.
artificial intelligence, but
Yeah.
Between the human survivors and the roaming infected, there will be times when multiple threats are present, creating new strategic considerations and opportunities. You can choose whether to attack these opponents separately and directly, or find ways to pit them against each other.
that's quite cool.
Flee as they fight, or wait until their numbers have thinned out and engage with whomever's left.
Oh, that is cool. What? Because it's like multiple factions.
Yeah, that's actually really cool.
That's actually really cool. Yeah.
I did the first game on hard mode. I regret that.
Our
I can
goal is to
imagine you
create
would have done.
unparalleled attention,
Finished it,
coupled
but
with deep systems that give you greater
this one I'm not
control
going to start off
and
in hard
influence
mode.
over your journey. As you play, you'll be able to invest in a broad collection of crafting items, weapon, and player upgrades through training manuals scattered throughout the environment and scavenging for ingredients. These skills and upgrade manuals cater to a variety of playstyles, and the choices you make will create your own distinct experience. We also wanted to extend that agency and personalization to your weapons through our new workbench system. Scavenge for parts to modify and improve your weapon's performance and attributes, all of which are visualized and become part of your character.
God, they've done a good job of this game.
That's cool. I remember barely having any bullets like,
Survival
for the whole
will
game.
also require using the parts and ingredients
I
that
played
you'll
the
find
first
in the
one.
environment, which can be crafted into a wide range of defensive and offensive items, like proximity mines, explosive arrows, pistol suppressors, and more.
Although it was made the game a lot harder, I loved the fact that you had to craft in real time in the old Last of Us. I love that.
Added to the tension.
Yeah, it's got such a realism to it. It's just really cool. This kind of
All of these
this kind of
gameplay
shit
systems
like competes
are
with
meant to
like,
immerse you in the
Battlefield
world and make
for
you
realism.
feel in lockstep with Ellie's emotional journey.
great.
The tunes, mate. Let's do it.
There is tuned.
As we've said before, this is Naughty Dog's largest,
his name.
most ambitious game. It may seem like we covered a lot, but we've only scratched the surface of what it's like to play The Last of Us Part 2. We can't wait for you to experience it all for
God,
yourself
no, thank you.
on June 19th. Until then, here's an extended sequence of never-before-seen gameplay.
Let's go,
sick.
boys.
Enjoy.
You ready?
Here we go.
I'm sitting ready. My body
I mean,
is
all
ready.
of this is new to me, but you know, I'm chilling.
Well, it's new to everyone.
Well, this bit is.
Yeah.
The rest of it wasn't.
Oh, well, yeah. See. That's the bag you can get with a super special edition, isn't it? 300 quid.
Not sure if I'm getting that.
Dope.
No, you give me a vinyl of Xenoblade Chronicles music any day of the week, man. Not that bag.
I'd never use it.
I got the limited, the middle edition. There's three in there. There's normal,
Yeah, I got the middle one.
middle one.
The-
But £10 cheaper because Amazon put the price down. I'm like, oh really?
Yeah, the pre-order price guarantee.
Yeah, 60 quid. 60 quid instead of 60 or 60 quid instead of 70. I can't remember.
Yeah, same.
And I got a Amazon voucher. This is Nang.
It is now. By the way,
Fucking dead rat in my garden today. I was fuming.
that's disgusting.
And I was like, bruh, so what should we do with the shiny fried rats, mate?
Eat it.
No.
Mmm. He would have heard that.
No, he wouldn't, really.
Yes, he would have.
Never would have heard it.
Not
Headphones
even.
in.
Oh, okay. You had phones in. All right, fair enough.
She's playing a Vita.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Where is she?
Looks better than the real thing.
They're clearing out the upper floors. She's somewhere in there.
Sit your ass down.
Oh, damn.
Ouch. Damn.
That was Ellie's.
That's
mate.
gruesome.
Get the Vita. Please pick up the Vita. Can you pick it up? No. I'm gonna do it. Fuming.
You want to play the Vita in game?
Yeah, that'd be
You find the games lying around the world and you start playing.
Yeah, it's
Play Uncharted, Drake's,
Crash
whatever it is.
Bandicoot. That'd be cool.
Word is we're almost wrapped up.
Good.
just sat there playing Monster Hunter inside fucking Last of Us 2.
Kidding me?
That'd be Nang.
They put you with Joe again?
Would be
Hey,
tremendous.
you get the job done.
One of the trophies is complete a game on the Vita within game.
Yeah.
On this.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, Data Soldier makes these shifts
Complete
so
every
much
Vita
easier.
game.
In
They did have
Inside The Last
Did
of
have
Us.
Crash Bandicoot and Uncharted 4.
Fuck.
They
Sounds
did,
like scars are
to
getting
be fair.
closer.
That bit was cool.
It was really cool. Playing PS1.
Hey, did you hear why we're all getting called up to the fob?
I heard that Isaac wants us
Out
to
like
retake
a
all of
light.
downtown.
Fucking shot.
It's actually really cool. Suppressor with a bottle. And it actually, the sound
Not after what went down.
sounds
Actually
like the
kinda
bottle.
makes sense,
It's really
yeah.
cool.
Even Isaac isn't that crazy.
Farted.
That's what I heard.
Shoot him in the face.
We are professionals here, ladies and gentlemen.
You don't shoot me in the face.
Professionals that have been mesmerised for the past like 20 minutes,
Yeah,
not even
not-
talking
not
properly.
even- not saying a
Just
word,
say the word.
All I'm gonna say is video games cause violence. Crowd are gonna have a fucking field day with this.
They really are, yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty gruesome, but it's sick.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think because it's like very realistic, do you think it's like more so, or
No, not at all.
No.
no?
Wars before video games, you can't blame it on something that came long after.
No, I totally agree with you. I'm just kind of asking the question to see whether you guys.
I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't.
I think it completely depends on the. Wow.
That poor dog. I'm fuming for the dog.
Dog could bite your face off, mate.
No, I don't know. I don't think I could kill an animal.
You could.
Yeah, but
If it was your
I mean,
didn't have to.
I couldn't kill a person.
This
either.
this game allows you to stealth past people. You don't have to kill the dog. You could have just gone past.
Yeah, but the dogs, remember, can pick up your scent and follow you.
Not when they're alert.
I'm going to be all over that bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With
not when
the
they're
2 arrows
alert,
left.
sorry.
Just like that.
So many people in the chat saying "Rest in peace, Xbox." Like, fucking hell, stop being so immature.
Dickheads.
I mean, that's...
Just enjoy the game
Can't do it, man.
and buy both consoles.
Yeah, that's it. The Xbox are just not going to release the Xbox Series X now. That's it. Done.
Yeah, that's it. It's all over. Rest in peace, Xbox users. Rest in peace, Halo
Saw
Infinite.
movement. I'll go check it out.
That was sick.
That was cool.
Be careful of the chat because there'll be spoilers in it somewhere, probably. Maybe, I'm not sure.
I've got full screen, so I'm not seeing any chat.
What do you mean by what do you mean by spoilers?
The
Then?
whole game is okay.
Oh, really?
Apparently. Posted big chunks of it and posted like the whole plot.
Why would you do that? What kind of dickheadness and shithousery is that?
Because people can. They just like to get a kick out of other people's fucking misery.
All that work the developers are putting.
Yeah, all the fucking hard work, all of the. It's fucking hard work. The thing is, though, you also get. You'll get like reporting companies and stuff like that trying to make a name for themselves by getting that kind of stuff as well. Did she get shot in the hand?
Yes. I think.
That-
Yep.
Fucking hell.
Is this the bit where Joel's like, "Do you think I'd let you do this on your own?" Is that bit?
Pshaw, pshaw!
Game of the year of the decade. That's what someone just put.
Game of the decade then.
Maybe.
Can't be game of the decade.
Can't be. It's just the first year of the decade, so it's fine.
Someone put Game of the Year goes to Cyberpunk. That is going to be a really hard call, isn't it?
Can't wait for the conversation.
Between The Last of Us and Cyberpunk, that is going to be quite a...
Excuse me.
Excuse you what?
And Xenoblade, obviously.
No.
Oh, sorry. I apologise.
Game of the decade, and it was released like the decade before last, wasn't it?
where she went.
What about you Gimp?
When Isaac talks to us about
No.
this,
I'm getting tired of this.
Nora. Nora! I'm not going down for her, man.
There you are.
She would be making so much more noise right by now.
No, she wouldn't.
Yes, she would. She's using metal. She's on metal.
Be fine. I've seen Solid Snake do it.
Sorry, I'm a realism nut.
Some tape there. Just missed it.
Don't scream.
Yeah.
Put that shit down. You remember me?
Oh no, where she got a tattoo from?
You remember me?
No. Fuck off.
That's tremendous. It's coming out on the 6th of the 19th month this year.
Bravo.
Captured from PS4 Pro.
Is that it?
That's sick.
Is that it?
That's it. Did it?
Yeah.
Fair play.
Oh, nearly knocked my switch off.
Making a racket, man.
You're making a racket.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Thoughts?
In.
We were always in, Jack. You know what
I mean, we were in from the beginning, but yeah, that's fucking epic.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
It looks, it's like they've.
I like the new mechanics are cool.
Yep, they've added
Mhm.
stuff to what was already a great game. With like the open-ish blocks, if you will, and then you can go do all that nonsense.
I like how you can fight people off against other people by creating a distraction between them and things like that.
Really.
That's really cool.
The thing that that impresses me is that's running off a PS4 Pro, and look at how good it looks.
Yeah.
Like, you compare that to the PS4 games that come out at launch, it's just night and day, isn't it, to be fair?
Yeah.
It is Naughty Dog though, and they pride themselves on that. Sort
They
of stuff.
really do. Yeah, their attention to detail is
But
just.
They're like the full package. Like even when the first Uncharted came out for PS3, it was like, oh my god, look how good this looks. I know there were some cartoony aspects of Uncharted 3. You could tell it's a Naughty Dog game because of like the bulging eyes from like Jack and Daxter and stuff like that. But it was just so good. But they push the console to the limits, I think.
Absolutely, yeah, and so they should. You know, I mean, single player game, and nowadays to kind of have a single player game come out, it needs to be something special. You know what I mean?
I
just believe single player games are not dead.
No, I agree. I completely agree. I love single player games. Always love single player games. Always.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm extremely happy with they're getting so much traction on this game because it's fucking amazing, so good. I mean, just from watching 20 minutes, I'm absolutely just like, I need to watch more of this.
Yeah.
The hype on the internet when they just showed when they announced Last of Us 2 and they just showed that stop sign with the Firefly logo.
Yeah, there was that trailer when she was in the cabin on the guitar and stuff, isn't it? That was the one, but you knew it
they showed the picture first, didn't they? And then they dropped the trailer later, not long afterwards.
Paris Games Week, wasn't it? Was it Paris Games Week? I can't remember.
I can't tell you, but yeah.
And then you knew straight away, and I was like, oh really? That was it.
I lit up the internet, mate.
Fun fact for you. Do you want a fun fact, gentlemen?
What?
Yeah.
I'm the king of
Go
fun
for
facts. I'm going to give you a fun fact right now. It's been longer since the announcement of this game to its release than Death Stranding.
Really?
What do you mean?
From Death Stranding's announcement to its release.
It's been shorter.
It's been longer. The Last of Us 2 longer. The build up.
But let's face it as well, and like Kojima Productions this is their first game.
Cyberpunk
their company
obviously winning that one though. Let's face it.
Yeah. With this win game of the year.
It's definitely going to be there.
Oh, it's definitely a nominee. It's definitely a nominee.
I don't think Final Fantasy VII will.
Quickly, with Final Fantasy VII Remake, it feels like you've gone to the theatre, watched the opening act, and then left for 2 years, and then 3 years or whatever, and then coming back.
Yeah.
It's like as good as it is.
I haven't played it, so I can't say. But
no, I mean, the game's really good. But
there's some great
it's one of the big games this year. But it's not a finished or complete story.
It's like Killzone 1. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But
Last of Us. Well, this doesn't just stop, but it just. It's like packing shit onto the end of it.
Okay.
Yeah. But, yeah. So what we got?
All right, let's go for a cut. That's right. Last of Us 2 and Cyberpunk 2077. Is it 2077?
Yeah.
Yeah. Place your bets. Which one's going to win? Game of the year. You think Cyberpunk, Last of Us 2?
Do it.
I'm going with Last of Us 2.
I'd say only because it's pre-established.
Yeah.
But not to say that's
excuse me, sir.
Against them, but
Cyberpunk is already a pre-established franchise. It's not a video game.
I mean, right.
Well,
okay.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Here's the thing. Cyberpunk should win Game of Year. Should. Because of how long it's been in development for and how much fucking money they put into making it.
Listen to me.
yeah, it's kind of crazy how long they've been in development with this game.
Cyberpunk's been in development before Last of Us 1 came out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So it should win. It should win.
Yeah, but they're not a big. It's not a big team, is it? CD Projekt Red.
I think it's bigger than you think.
That's
But,
They're not huge.
Yeah, that's what you mean.
But their games are.
Yeah, go on, Jack. Find out the actual number of that. But yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Apparently-
I think
Sorry to interrupt, Bish. CD
That's fine.
Projekt Red is 400 people.
400 people.
Okay, that is actually big. That's bigger than I
to
thought.
tweaktown.com. I'm not sure how reliable that is, but I imagine it's about right. So.
So what about Naughty Dog then? How many have Naughty Dog got?
Oh, you might. 'Cause I'm a swell guy. That's what I do.
Jack, you need a brighter screen.
I know. I need to turn my light on, but I can't be asked. 316.
They're a smaller company.
But you forget CD Projekt Red get funded by the government, don't they? The Polish government. And
Oh yes, they
all
do.
that other crap, so
Oh, do they?
A lot of their teams probably their finance.
yeah, that work. Give me some money. Do you know what I'm saying?
One of them's like, give me the money. Here's where the money goes.
I mean,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. I want them both to win because they're both phenomenal looking games.
We'll see at the Game Awards.
Yeah.
What
I
music's better?
well, I think we'll probably do one of these for the Game Awards.
You
Definitely.
do realise the Game Awards go on to like 5 in the morning.
Yeah,
Oh, do they?
This was pretty last minute. I think I was thinking about it, and then Jan mentioned it, and I was like, go on then. But we'll probably do more reacts to.
Yeah.
NS is here.
NS is here.
Oh, yeah.
Lag.
And it's in the house.
Yeah, probably if there's some news I want to talk about on tomorrow's show where Sony are up to something. Might be up to something next week, and it might be.
They're cooking up something in the
if
kitchen, I
they-
tell you.
Yeah, if they do a show. Cheers, NS, mate. If they do a show, I'd like to at least get one of you to join me and do a react. Both
Yeah,
of
yeah,
you-
yeah.
Both of you preferably, but if one of
You know your boy's on furlough now.
Yeah, mate. Yes, lad. We'll talk about more tomorrow on that. And then obviously the online showcase things. Maybe watch a few of them if we get a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so, in conclusion, did we enjoy The Last of Us 2 gameplay?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I admittedly was expecting more, but that's only because I've not actually seen the state of play game
To be
thing
fair,
before.
like,
So
Yeah.
That extended gameplay part at the end, and like what they were going through, like they've added the new mechanics. The gameplay didn't look completely different, which I kind of prefer. But the mechanics
I was
they've added
expecting
in,
like
you'll feel it.
I was expecting like a new
positive.
game mode or something like that. Maybe something like that. Maybe like multiplayer or I don't know.
Stripped out multiplayer, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
Completely.
Everyone
Yeah.
was fuming.
Focus on put the money into the story.
And to be honest, I couldn't blame them for doing that because it's a story-driven game, in it. There's no need to put the multiplayer in there.
Exactly.
By the way, just thought I'd just put this out there. Jam, you were wrong about the whole PS5 logo on the end there.
Yeah, no, but I also said if they announce the PS5, if they do it next week, we might see that as a launch title.
Here's one for you.
Okay.
I'll take your situation.
Then you can tell me I'm wrong.
I'll
Go
take your
on.
situation
Yeah.
and I'll raise you a situation.
Okay.
It will be a PS5 game, obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's going to be a
it's
PS5 game. We know that. Yeah, it's going to happen.
We won't hear about it until it's out on the PS4.
Yeah, I was actually going to think because it affects
agree
more
with
of
you on
one and not the other. Yeah, perfect.
I don't think I would do
Because
it.
people like me buy it twice.
You might.
Yep. Absolutely.
But then there are people
As a
who,
business standpoint,
but buy
it
this
makes
Super
sense.
Special Edition 4 times.
there are people who would only buy it once and can wait and would actually get a PS5 when I get that. Boom. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, actually,
Absolutely.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
Probably right.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I totally agree with you on that one. I think that's what they'll do. They did that with The Last of Us, didn't they? So
Yeah.
so I mean, yeah, I reckon it'll happen.
Yeah, I don't think the sports games weighted, but people buy them for fun anyway, so no worries there. Yeah, so in conclusion, I like what they've added. It looks great. Graphically, it looks great. Gameplay looks better. Because you go and play the Uncharted 1, it's like a cartoon. Have you played that recently?
I know what you mean. No, but I know what you mean.
Over eccentric and not exaggerated
Yeah.
characters, and it's like there's a bit in the first one where Nathan Drake's just like, he looks like a cartoon character with his like big mouth and big white eyes and stuff.
Yeah.
And you watch that, and it's
I
like,
feel really bad actually because I've never played an Uncharted game.
dude.
I've seen a little bit of gameplay, but that's all I've seen.
Have you played a Crash Bandicoot game?
Dare you.
Yeah.
You play Jack and
Spyro game?
Yeah.
Jak and Daxter, yeah?
No, actually.
You have to play Jak and Daxter, Jak 2, if you're going to play anyone.
Best one. I think the back two was the best one. I can't remember. Anyway,
Jak 2 is the best one, hands down.
gentlemen, we shall call that there.
Alright.
Yeah, thank you for watching. NS in the chat. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to do the beautiful things like subscribe, ring the bell. Helps us out a bit, and obviously some watchers, join in the chat. It's a good time. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. NS coming tomorrow, the 28th of May for a big show.
Can be tremendous.
Jam, thank you very much.
Big Show's coming on as a guest speaker. Can you imagine?
That'd be tremendous. Yeah. Jam, thank you very much. Bish, thank you very much. Have we got
Pleasure.
games later tonight or tomorrow day? Or
Our next Indie League game has been announced.
Has it?
But
What's that?
Oh, that's cool.
8:30 on Saturday, so that's during Bishop's stream. Bishop, obviously, you don't need to mediate at all.
No, it's fine. It's fine. What I'll do is I'll cancel that stream. And
Oh, don't cancel the stream for our.
No, it's fine. I'm working a lot at the minute, so I might have to cancel quite a few of my live streams. So.
Yeah, so be sure to check that out if you are about watching Wolf Ass, because they're doing quite well. Just spoke about yesterday. They are 3 wins from victory. Is that right?
Yeah, 3 wins if we get the next. Well, obviously, if we lose, we're out. But if we win the next 3, we win. If we win the next one, we're into the semi-finals.
Cool.
So if we win the next one, we're guaranteed second place.
Nice. Well, we'll take so. You probably take it anyway if you lost this.
We're third. If we lose, we're third.
Yeah, exactly. Boom. Right. Thank you very much for joining, guys, and we will see you tomorrow for another casual report. And remember what we're doing, guys. How we keeping it?
I think we're keeping it casual. Yeah.
Yes. Sayonara, guys.
See you soon, everybody.
Bye bye.